What's up? It's Carter85. I'm back with another video. I'm going to try and keep the mic at a very still level so it's not going crazy. But today I need to talk about this word being used, okay? You've probably heard it. You've probably heard this word. The term performative is being used incessantly lately, especially like in the life that I'm living right now. I'm living a life where I'm hearing that word a lot. Like, I just went into college and I've just been hearing that word from a lot of like people, and it's pissing me off. Like, oh, that guy looks performative. Oh, they're definitely performative. And I don't like this word, okay? And I also don't like it because I've been called performative a few times, mostly by like friends and stuff that are like, oh, you're performative. And like, bro, I'm so tired of it, because performative is implying that I'm like putting on a performance, that this is not like what I'm like. And literally, I'm trying so hard to be myself all the time. Like, it's literally something that I have to work on, is like not conforming to like other people. And so like, quit calling people performative. It's just like, getting called it is not really a good thing. Like, I've been called it once, and it was like, no, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And it's like, it's not a good thing. I know it's not a good thing, and the connotations are very bad. And being performative is like there's obviously a certain type, like a guy that drinks matcha and a guy that reads women's literature super loudly in front of, not loudly, but like postures of very dun 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 dun, like trying to read Michelle Obama at a wine shop. It's like, bro, lock in. Okay. And that is performative. Like, I get that that's performative because they are putting on a performance in order to try and bag. But like, whenever I see a guy that's wearing Sambas like me. Also, what do we think of the fit today? I've like heard, oh, they're wearing Sambas, they're performative. It's like, bro, you're judging people based on what they're wearing. I thought we learned not to do that in second freaking grade, okay? Because judging people for what they're wearing does not just mean like judging people for like wearing raggedy clothes. It means judging them for whatever they're wearing. Like, it's just like making assumptions about people without talking to them. And it's like, bro, like, grow up. Honestly, grow up. Because you got to meet people and you got to understand. I mean, yeah, if you meet somebody and they're like clearly, like, I don't know, acting different. Like, I don't even know how you would talk to somebody and realize that they're performative, because if they're doing these things, the only way that you're going to know that they don't like them is if they're like, yeah, I was actually lying, I don't like this. So just like, give people the benefit of the doubt and just assume that they like it. I sent a picture of a matcha the other day, and it was like, oh, you're being performative. And it's like, no, motherfucker. I would just like a matcha. I just like having a matcha every once in a while. I don't even love matcha, but it's like, you can't even drink a matcha anymore. Guys, it is such a hard life I'm living. Like, you can't even drink a matcha anymore without getting called performative. Like, my life is really hard. Really hard.
No way. Now he's Johnny Hammersticks. Hammering away like he's friggin' Tommy Noble. What the hell's he doing?
I think giving people the benefit of the doubt most of the time is so important. Like, it's so important, because that's like how you make more connections, I feel like at least in my experience. It's like, if you're just gonna like walk up to somebody and feel and like assume that you know everything about them, just like how their vibe is or how they look, then you're probably not gonna get far, and you're probably gonna have a weird vibe that they don't want to fuck with, and that they're not gonna like want to keep being friends with. So if you're trying to make friends, just go into a guy or a girl. What am I talking about? Go into a conversation. That's what I meant to say. Go into a guy or a girl, or a non-binary pearl, and just go open-minded. And I think, overall, I mean, we can go down this, but I think overall, open-mindedness is probably the thing that like the majority of people in the world right now, I would say, like, really need, is to just be more open-minded. And like, open-mindedness and empathy, if everybody had those right now, our problems would be completely solved, and it would not be I feel like it would not be as much of a shit show as it is right now, just like in terms of strictly American politics. Sorry, I don't need to talk about politics because I just have it on my mind because of news that happened today about a man, and it's just like it's on the brain. But that's I wasn't trying to talk about that in the first place, so I don't even know why I brought it up. I'm like so sorry. And I know like performative, like the word performative, like you don't want to be performative, but and that's bad. That is bad to be performative. But I think like the things associated with being performative are not bad at all. Like drinking matcha, or like reading women's literature, or dressing a certain way, or talking a certain. I don't really know what the other stereotypes are. To be honest, I just know that like people get a vibe and they say it's performative, and it's like, I don't know, are those bad things? Like, why would you not want to be around somebody that does those things? Like, it's just weird. Like, I think we should have more guys that are drinking matcha and reading women's literature. Are you kidding me? I think if more guys read women's literature and drank matcha, I guess, then the world would be better. So why are we making it like, oh, if you read women's literature, then you're performative? People are not going to read guys are not going to want to, guys that are like stupid and are like incel vibes and don't want to be like called performative male, or like don't want to do all this, are going to be deferred from that. So like, if a guy is reading women's literature, don't be like you're being performative. Walk up to him and ask what his favorite chapter is so far, and ask how the chapter's going so far. Okay, check him and make sure he's actually reading it, because that's good. And who cares if he's reading it in public? Maybe it does lead to a few conversations, but I think it's healthy also to assume that maybe he's just reading it. I mean, there is that one video of that guy in France where he's like, with that cigarette, and like, yeah, cigarettes are bad, I guess. Cigarettes are associated with them, that's bad. But like, whatever. Charlie XCX, like a lot of people smoke cigarettes, so we don't really care. I wouldn't say we need more performative men. Like, obviously, that's not what the world needs, of course, because they suck. Performative men suck. But I think the archetype of performative men we do need more of guys that enjoy, like, I don't know, matcha and stuff. Like, I don't know, just like, I feel like performative, usually if a guy is called performative, it just means that they're like chill, or like, I don't know, they're like dressed in a cool way, or I don't know. I usually think that performative people look pretty cool. Like, bro, like me and many other men have been wearing tote bags and drinking matcha. It's like the 5th time I've said that in this video. Or, wearing baggy pants, or I don't know what else, wearing striped shirts. What? Or I don't know, like, this shit has been around. And so I understand the term performative male is, again, like, I'm understanding of the fact that is like about well, the lighting is terrible. Okay, and yes, I understand like the term performative male is referring to a certain person that is pretending that they're like interested in certain things. Like, that is bad, and I understand what that is. But whenever it gets associated with these things, it makes people just not want to do them as a whole.
What did you say? I just want to know what you said. What did you say? I don't care.
Even if they're engaging with them like critically, like women's literature and stuff. So if a guy is like reading a woman's book in the middle of the street, like it's just not the end of the world, I feel like, and there's a lot more pressing issues, and we just need to not be worried about that. And I know I'm probably taking this way too seriously. It's probably just all a joke, and I'm a little bitch boy for even talking about it, and for even I'm sorry for wasting your time. But like, again, do we really want less guys listening to Mitski and Claro? Like, even if they're being performative about listening to Mitski and Claro, it's gonna seep into their blood, okay? They will succumb to Claro eventually. It's impossible not to. Sexy to... And I'm not like a Claro head. But, like, yeah, I don't know how you can, like, listen to Claro and only listen to Claro and be a bad dude. Like, listen to the fucking lyrics and listen. Like, Clairo is amazing. This is a Clairo tangent, honestly. I've been listening to her stuff lately, and like, I hadn't listened to Charm all the way through until like a week ago, and I just listened to it, and I'm like, bro, I was missing out. This is a good ass album. What is the other one that I really like? I don't remember, but they're all so good. There's that famous ooh. Anyways, I'm sorry for going off on a tangent, and this was probably stupid, and you can tell me how stupid I am in the comments, and that's okay. Actually, no, don't do that. That would hurt my feelings. But it's really fun to talk. I really like talking, in case you can't tell, and I just have been like hearing this word so much, and I'm like, I just feel like we need to chill on it. Like, I just feel like we need to chill on it, because it's not even like whenever you ever laughed at a performative male joke, or like, except for that one video of that guy smoking a cigarette, it's so funny. But the rest of it, it's like, alright, there's a guy drinking matcha, like he's being performative. I don't know. Because like when has a girl ever complimented a guy, or a guy ever complimented a guy for like drinking a matcha? Like, why is that something like, ooh, he drinks matcha? Like, that's not, who cares? Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. I appreciate you for watching this, stupid. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Kurtzer85 out.